Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill and welcome to Suncoast FYI. Today we celebrate World Oceans Day with Mote Marine Laboratory, and we see what's happening this summer at the Circus Arts Conservatory. Plus we hear from one of the Suncoast's favorite monthly musical events. Tomorrow is World Oceans Day, and what better way to celebrate than with Suncoast's own Mote Marine Laboratory and Aquarium. Here to tell us more on their World Oceans Day Family Festival is Allison Baird and Ross Johnson. Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having us.
You guys are just so excited about this.
Very excited to be here.
We can't wait to hear about it. So Allison, what is World Oceans Day?
So World Oceans Day is a worldwide celebration of not only our oceans, but our marine life as well. So this actually takes place tomorrow, June 8th, which is so exciting.
We've been planning on this for a while. I know you have. This doesn't happen overnight. So what's it going to be like?
It's pretty exciting. So the way we like to think about it is that all the oceans are connected. So by celebrating the oceans, we're able to get connected both on a local and international ecosystem level. That we here in Sarasota, we are right on the beaches, and there is so much that we can do. So here at World Oceans Day at Mote, we have all of these sustainability vendors coming from all over the city to come support Mote's mission of ocean conservation, as well as public education that will be having live performances from bands. We'll have food vendors from local restaurants that practice sustainable seafood practices. And then we'll also be having public education programs to teach everyone who comes and visits the aquarium what they can do to help the ocean.
Okay, and it's family friendly, so it's children and adults can both learn what they can do.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's included with admission, so you can come right into Mote, get a normal admission ticket. It'll be taking place right in our little courtyard area. And then after the actual family festival, if you're familiar with Mote at all, we have our Wave Center, which is almost like a big movie theater room. And we have a film playing. It's called Dispatches from the Gulf. So doors open at 1 o'clock for that, and then the filming of that will happen at 2 o'clock. So we really encourage people to come to that as well.
So what time does the event actually start tomorrow?
So that starts at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock wraps up around 1 o'clock.
And then there's the movie.
And then there's the movie, and that starts at 2 o'clock, but doors open at 1. So we encourage everyone to check out the aquarium some more, walk right over to the Wave Center and enjoy.
There's so much to do there, yes. Now, what else can people, there's so much going on with our oceans. What can we do as individuals to help our oceans?
Sure, yeah. So one of the biggest thing that people can do is, we preach this all the time, but you grow up and you know a lot about reduce, reuse, recycle. But one of the biggest things that people forget about is our fourth R, which is to refuse. So this means to refuse single-use plastics, whether that be, you're at the grocery store and there's a plastic bag. Try to bring in your own bag, your own reusable bag. If there is, a plastic straw in one of your to-go cups or something, try to get your reusable straw. Use a paper straw, something like that. So that's a big one. And a lot of times that plastic goes right into our oceans and our waterways and
our sea life.
And it gets ingested by our sea life. So that's a huge one for us.
Speaking of ingesting, one of my favorite things to do, because I don't know about you guys, but I love seafood. And just by choosing sustainable seafood, that's one of the easiest ways to be aware of helping oceans. And making sure that marine life stays nice and healthy. That one of the things that we prompt all the time is there is a free app on your phone from the Monterey Bay Aquarium called Seafood Watch. It's pretty much an encyclopedia of what to eat and what not to eat as far as seafood goes.
And does that change from season to season?
Absolutely. It changes about quarterly, which is really refreshing. So we take into consideration seasonality of seafoods that for some reason we can memorize when an avocado is in season, but we don't know when salmon is in season. Exactly.
It's a lot that goes into it.
So just by knowing what you're eating, where it comes from, how it's caught, that's a great way. And by coming to World Oceans Day, you'll be able to meet some of the restaurants that practice sustainable seafood.
Wonderful. And what's that app again one more time?
It's called Seafood Watch through the Monterey Bay Aquarium.
All right.
It's really great. And another thing to know also is that it actually is manatee mating season right now. So a lot of times we've had many reports off of Lido or Siesta. You will see these big, it almost looks like a big pod of manatees, and they're close to shore. They'll be, flipping around, and it looks unnatural, but it is completely normal, completely natural.
Okay.
So you
Don't
can
worry about them.
Exactly. You can watch, but we usually tell people to watch from at least 100 feet back to not put yourself in danger or the animals in danger. So.
Sure. Okay. Now, there's so much going on, Ross.
Right.
What else can our viewers do to support Moat when it isn't just a special event like this?
Absolutely. The easiest thing to do is just come visit us at Moat. Your admissions ticket goes directly to our conservation research and rehabilitation. So just by coming to support and see all the amazing animals that we have at our aquarium, you're doing your job to help support our research to better support conservation of the oceans.
Absolutely, yeah.
Becoming a member is a really great example also, that if you're a local or a snowbird that keeps coming back, then just by becoming a member, that's a great way to invest in Moat's conservation and provide all you can attend events all throughout the year.
Bring your family and friends over. We also have a Protect Our Reefs program, which is a license plate program.
I have one.
Oh, do
Fantastic.
you? Oh, great.
Oh, that's
we love
awesome.
you. Great. But yeah, that supports our coral reef research that we're doing, both down in Summerlin Key and as well as right here local to our Sarasota campus. So that is a great one. And then, of course, just donating and checking out our various research programs that we do.
All right. Any other special events going on the rest of the summer that you would like to share?
Yeah, this summer's
Right.
a big one
It's a
for
good
us.
one.
So, in addition to World Oceans Day, we also have our Lionfish Derby coming up. That'll be taking place early to mid-July. We also have our Shark Days at Moat, which will be taking place in August.
Right.
And then for Father's Day, we actually have a Father's Day freebie where the dads can show up and they get free admission to the aquarium.
Awesome. And I'm in the education department, so I have to make one plug that we have amazing summer camps for all the guppies out there.
Okay, and that's all on your website.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Okay,
please check
so-
us out. Moat.org is our website, and follow us on social media at Moat Marine Lab.
Okay, great.
Fantastic.
Thank
Thanks so
you
much
both.
Thanks
for
so
having
much
us.
for
Have
having
a
us.
wonderful event tomorrow.
Oh,
Thank you so
much.
Just ahead on Suncoast FYI, we learn about the upcoming season performances at the Circus Arts Conservatory. The Circus Arts Conservatory features incredible performances all year, and this summer is no exception. Here to tell us all about the upcoming Summer Circus Spectacular is Marketing Manager Beth Graves. Hi, Beth.
Hi.
Usually you're on the other side
I am.
watching your colleagues do this, so I'm glad that you're finally here.
Well,
this is great.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, can you tell our viewers about the Summer Circus Spectacular this year?
I certainly can. So this year, our Summer Circus Spectacular, which we are again doing in partnership with the Ringling Museum, will feature 5 incredible acts that are coming in from all over the world, basically. We have one man who does an act called the Rollabola, which is kind of like a teeter-totter.
Yeah?
He sets up different cylinders and things, and he balances on them.
And how high does he get?
He goes really high. He starts on a table,
Yeah.
and then it's things that go very, very high. And then he does put a platform on top of it, and that's sort of the teeter-totter part where he's balancing on. He goes up, I think, 6 cylinders, and there are these metal round cylinders, and he just stacks them up on top of each other. And he does other things. He puts a hoop over his body while he's doing it, and he's also in the process of training for American Ninja Warriors. He's going to be on that show.
Oh, cool.
So
Okay.
then
And
we
what
have
else? Yeah.
we have this woman who is a hula hoop amazing woman.
Yes.
Using hula hoops. I mean, her whole body is covered in hula hoops. And then we have a man named Rocardi who's been on America's Got Talent. He does hand balancing. He goes on canes and chairs, and he also goes very, very high. And you will be holding your breath watching this man. And then we also have a comedy act, a husband and wife team, who are very funny. And lastly, we have a woman, her name is Olga Koronis. She's actually local, but she's originally from Kazakhstan. She does the aerial lira. And the lira is a large hoop, and she is suspended in the air, and she does different poses and different tricks. On the lira, she's also a coach for us at Sailor Circus.
Oh,
And we just love her. She's beautiful. She was actually a trained ballerina who took her love of dance to the air.
Wow.
So it's a 1-hour show.
Okay.
Very, very family friendly. The tickets are so reasonable. $16 for adults and $12 for children. We have preview days where all the tickets are $12.
And when does the show start?
The show starts on June 11th. We do previews, the 11th to the 14th. And then we have a reception the night of the 14th. And the 15th is when the shows actually kick off.
Now, obviously, everything that you've said already makes the show very special. What sets it apart to you this year?
So, besides the wonderful acts, the show takes place every year at the Historic Oslo Theater, which is on the grounds of the Ringling Museum. Well, the theater is from the 15th century and was moved here many years ago by the Ringling Museum. And it's a jewel box of a theater. It only holds 250 to 270
lovely.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just beautiful and it's intimate, and it's a cool thing to do on a hot summer day. And also there are a lot of children that attend the show. We have summer camp groups that come in, and watching a circus with children is just a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
The joy, the laughter, you know, it really does. It makes it a special thing to do.
So kids of all ages
Exactly,
can enjoy
kids
it.
of all ages.
Now, are there other circus-related activities at the Ringling in addition to the show?
Yes.
That take place?
Well, in addition to being able to see the show, you can spend an additional $5 and go see the Tibbles Learning Center.
Oh, God, that's amazing.
It is. The little model is, it's not little, the model is just really amazing. The original Circus Museum is actually going to be closed for renovations, but the Tibbles Learning Center will be open, and there's just so many things you can do there, and it's for $5, it's a wonderful extension of your day. And then they also have on their grounds a play area, which the children can, after they've seen the circus and they've gone to the Tibbles Learning Center, you can bring a picnic, there's plenty of places you can get food, and you can have a wonderful day, circus related.
Okay. Now, the Tibbles, just to let our viewers know, it's a scale of the whole circus as it was when it used to come to town.
Exactly.
So there's over 3,000 little miniature people, and the tents are recreated.
It's basically the day in the life of the circus.
Yep.
So you see the trains pulling into a town, and then you see all the tents that are set up. And there's a tent where they're like making pancakes for breakfast, and then there's a tent where men are getting shaved, and then there's the tent for the animals, and then they have one really large big top, and they actually have things that move. But everything, you're right, is on a very small scale, and Howard Tibbles started working on it when he was, I think, a child, and he still works on it. I understand he still goes to the Ringling Museum and will make additions and will make changes to it.
Yep. So definitely something to see.
Absolutely.
So what else does the conservatory have going on during the summer? You have mentioned summer camps and things.
So yes, we have a summer camp program that's truly wonderful. We have children that actually come in from other parts of the world just to participate. Kids come in and they get to try all these different circus disciplines, and they get to choose their top 3, and then they're placed into an act, and all week they rehearse and they practice and they learn their act. In the meantime, they're also doing arts and crafts and other camp type activities. And then at the end of the week, family and friends come and get to see a performance where the kids are in costumes.
Oh my gosh.
And there's music, and it's wonderful. And also during the week, the children have the opportunity to try the flying trapeze.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and in addition to that, I'm sorry, we have classes for adults. So if you want to come try the flying trapeze, feel free, you know,
right.
just check our website. And we have flying trapeze, we have silks, we have a class for youth called the Youth Sampler. It's on Saturday mornings. And there's always something going on at the circus.
So people can find out on your website, and they can go there also for tickets, Beth?
For tickets, they should go to ringling.org or call the Ringling box office, which is 941-360-7399.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
It sounds so exciting.
It is. It's going to be wonderful.
Next on Suncoast FYI, we hear about a musical event taking over Lakewood Ranch Main Street. Every month, the community comes together on Lakewood Ranch on Main Street for a musical event unlike any other. And here to tell us all about tonight's Music on Main event is coordinator Morgan Bettis. You are a busy girl.
I am. We do. We do a lot of events in Lakewood Ranch throughout the community.
And you do this every month, this particular one.
We do. Music
right?
on Main, also referred to as First Friday in Lakewood Ranch, takes place every first Friday of the month, all year long.
That's great.
It is. It really is. A lot of things died down for the summer, but Music on Main keeps going and people keep attending, so it shows us there are a lot of locals that stay all summer long and they need things to do.
Absolutely.
So we give it to them.
So tell us a little bit about Music on Main and what actually takes place.
So Music on Main is super great. It's a big street event, public, open to everybody. It's so family friendly. It's very safe. It's live music, vendors, local businesses selling their goods, local restaurants open, the Main Street restaurants, and then it's unique in that it's super family friendly for the kids. So Grace Community Church is one of our many sponsors, and they put up a whole blow-up area, DJ, kids area on the other end of the Main Street, opposite from the stage. So it's very friendly for the whole family. There's definitely
and
something.
what time does the event? I know it's going on.
It goes
as
6
we
to
speak.
9.
Okay.
I do like to warn people, parking gets crazy, so
Yep.
come down early, get your spot, bring your chair, but it does run 6 to 9 p.m.
Okay, great. In addition to having an event such as this, Music on Main benefits local charities?
Yeah, so actually each event that we do, each Music on Main, recognizes and benefits a local charity. So all year long, every charity is attached to a Music on Main. So actually last year, between the events on Main Street as well as Music on Main, we raised over $760,000 for the charities. That goes right back into our community.
That's
so
wonderful.
it's a little bit of a mission behind each one of our public events. You know, they're great for the community, but they also benefit it in a tangible way.
And people really like to feel that that's something
Exactly.
too, not just enjoying themselves, but giving back to the
Exactly.
community.
So we like to give shout outs on stage to let people know that as they buy a beer, that money from it is actually going to a charity and going towards their mission.
That's
It's a
great.
really nice thing.
That's
yeah.
great. Now you mentioned music.
Yes.
Is it different every month, or?
It's different every month. So through my company, Independent Jones, we book the entertainment for Amanda. And tonight we have a pop country group called One Night Rodeo out of Bradenton. They're kind of a local favorite around here. They sing all the songs you guys know, as well as some different ones. But I try to get different genres each month so that it's a little bit of something for
Sure.
everybody.
Sure.
And we book a lot of local talent in this area. We support local artists full-heartedly, but we also book some regional artists and bring them down to this area and introduce them to Lakewood Ranch and this community. It's really cool.
Okay. And family friendly. It obviously
Very
sounds
family-friendly.
family friendly. How about pet friendly?
Very pet friendly.
Yeah.
Pets on leashes. We love them. We love our four-legged friends. We ask that you leave coolers, stay at home. But dogs we love our furry friends.
Okay. And now you said there was a whole area for the kids.
Yes.
So is that supervised or is that parent supervised?
It's parent supervised. Actually, on the street there is a supervision rule, so we ask that parents stay with their kids through the duration of the evening. But there's plenty of areas where you can sit, watch them, enjoy your drink or enjoy what you're doing, and still have viewing of your kids and what they're doing.
And there's no charge for the event. It's just whatever you
No.
feel like partaking of
Exactly.
food
It's
and-
free, so some families, they just come down and they bring their chairs and they set up and they enjoy the music.
Yeah.
And then some, you know, they eat and shop the vendors. We always support buying local. But it's,
Awesome.
you know, come and do as much as you want or as little as you want. But it's just great music,
Just
great
to be
vibe.
out there. Great.
It's a great community.
Now, before we close it, you want to mention our sponsor.
Yes, we just
all of
want to
your
give
sponsors,
a huge
yeah.
shout out to our sponsors. We couldn't do this event every month without them, so I just wanted to give a shout out. Gold Coast Eagle Distributing, Wild Automotive, the Lakewood Ranch Medical Center, Herald Tribune, the Lakewood Ranch Business Alliance, they're amazing, KISS FM, Grace Community Church for setting up the whole kids area, as well as SNN. So SNN, you guys come live and report and do some reporting there, and that's huge for us.
Yes,
it
our
gets what we're doing out.
on-air talent will be there, so if folks want to come out and meet
Find
who they get
SNN.
to see.
Yep. It's really fun. It's a fun atmosphere. People
Great.
should definitely come and enjoy.
Good. Well,
Yeah.
if I can't make it,
Come
we'll
next
see you
month.
next
We'll see you next month.
Okay, thanks.
Thank
Beth.
you.
Yep. After the break, we hear about some exciting events to look forward to this weekend. Coming up this weekend, it's the Bradenton Boat Show. Browse a selection of boats, fishing gear, and accessories. You can even learn tips from expert anglers. Admission is $5, but free for kids 12 and under. The event takes place all weekend at the Bradenton Area Convention Center. Plus, join the Sunset Beach Bash at Sharky's on the Pier as they celebrate being named the best beach bar in Florida for 2019. Enjoy free drink samples, food specials, live entertainment, and more. Admission is $5 and benefits Venice area beautification. The event takes place Sunday from 5 p.m. to sunset. If you would like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you, and this is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Andrea Chu, at 941-361-4651. To view previous episodes, go to snntv.com. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.